Don't think it woke up completely. That's a mystery for a future DA game. Maybe. Maybe. Hopefully. So that way we can actually get an explanation. Instead of just like a leftover story. Oh, there's more. There's a side area in Trespasser that talks a little bit more about the Titans. Oh, okay. I guess we're probably going to end up taking our time with it, so... Truth, pretty much every story in DA is a leftover story. I'll even go as far as saying that current Thetis is a leftover. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, here we go. Hello. Hi, friends.
The Inquisition.
Bam. Just destroying these guys. Also, if I'm missing any like paths or secret areas in this, please let me know because it has been a while. Okay, that ends up going in there. I think that's everything though. All right, if I missed anything, let me know in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, supply cache. Okay, I haven't used anything. All right, here's a save. We're still good. The only one I remember is the one with the veil fire and the elk statues that you already passed through. Oh, okay. You think I'm good? Okay.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
I hear fighting ahead.
Colin is ready to pour it in. Return to the table for war. Not the war table.
Namilana Sabanalet.
They still think to fight us, Master.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows.
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Damn. Oh my god, is my game lagging a little bit? It's becoming jittery. Oh no. I think I might need to fix a few things. It's pretty weird that Red Templars still have their chantry robes even though they work for Corypheus. Yeah.
Cannot be.
Across the bridge, now!
That'll keep him at bay for a little bit. I'm gonna have to get in my settings here in a second.
At last, Mathal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
Hey, FFA, how's it going, buddy?
If he's here for a mirror, why'd Corypheus say he wants a well of sorrows?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
Finally doing some main quest? Yes. Yes, after what? 3 weeks and 2 weeks of nothing but side quests and DLC stuff? Yeah, finally. And pretty much the ending of the main quest, too. So, you mean, well, that's not entirely good.
You're not certain? You said you knew what he was looking for.
I suspected. I did not know. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Will do.
Let's find this well before Corypheus's people do. I want to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, Darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
So, how many times do we need to kill him? It's a small number, right?
Strike Corypheus down, and he will rise anew.
We'll
Did I
find
get the
a way
iron
to
bolt?
stop him once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus, they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this, but not how.
Did I get the Iron Bowl Dorian Banter yet? Yes, I got. Yep, they are now a couple.
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Is this Elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
I only recognize a few phrases. Ah, a Belisan, meaning place of sorrow. That must be the well. There is something
Nice.
about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shiven. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
I can already say that if we had Solus with us, he would have been able to I think he would have been able to translate that. Well, it's a start.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mathal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
That's pretty funny. So let's give
This is bad.
better translation for the first part of that.
Are bad. You can't want this.
If need be, unless you wish to turn back. Well done. Let us
Thank
see
you.
what awaits. Yes?
Is Corypheus truly
Are
immortal?
you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight. I have seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Where are we in the temple?
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate. These customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
Solus would even bicker with Morrigan in dialogue here. That's right. That is right. I remember that so much. Okay, I think we're far enough in to start having some beers. Cheers, guys. To the beginning of the end. You bow?
I find it difficult to picture you curtsying to anyone.
Have we become so familiar you can predict my manners and customs now? Nothing
Hey, in
is
character,
lost
how's
by
it going?
indulging in the occasional civilized conduct, particularly when unexpected.
How's it going, character? Tell me about Mythal.
You said this Mythal was worshipped as a goddess.
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old gods were nothing more than dragons, after all. They rise as archdemons, and they die. Perhaps Mythal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts. Truthfully, I'm uncertain Mythal was even a single entity. The accounts are varied.
What accounts?
There are varied accounts of Mythal.
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike. Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal and she would smite your enemies, leaving them in agony. Whatever the truth, all accounts of Mythal end the same. Exiled to the beyond with her brethren.
It's going all right. It's been a long journey for DAI, huh? It's just been a long journey for Dragon Age in general. In general. Because, wow! A full freaking year of Dragon Age is what we've been doing. A full year. Origins, DA2, and Inquisition, along with a certain number of DLCs for each of the games. Exiled to the Beyond?
What do you mean, exiled?
Tricked by the Dread Wolf, as all the elven gods were said to be, trapped in a land beyond the Fade. Many Dalish believe this is why the elves fell from grace, and their gods did not save them. Or perhaps they were simply rulers slain by Tevinter. Who can say?
Who are these temple elves?
You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Arlathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
Oh, Morrigan, you know so little, right? It would be unheard of.
If they keep records, it could change everything we thought we knew about
Glad
history.
you got my Dragon Age run?
Really,
Yeah.
though.
I'm glad I did it.
Discover an era thought lost forever has possibly thrived in the shadows.
I'm even glad I did too.
We may, however,
Even though I didn't
find
like it
these
as much as
elves
the other two.
reluctant to part with their long-kept secrets.
All right. And that's all we can talk about? Yep.
Let's continue.
As you wish.
Oh, okay. Just that.
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the temple's guardians.
Looks like an ambush. Impressive work.
Anything good on them?
Rummage their corpses by all means.
I already have. Who did your Hawk Romance and DII? Meryl.
The Temple of Mythal.
And DA2.
Constructed in an age when elves, not men,
He
dominated
romanced
this
Meryl.
land.
Meryl was adorable.
They believed Mythal a goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment after they proved their worth.
Elves built all this.
Yeah, Sarah. You didn't know that elves could build all this? My. The Dalish use Harlan to mean traitor to one's kin, but the word does not appear in any elven text before the Tower's age. The ancient root word is related to Herlen, or opposition, and Halathan, or noble struggle. The Dalish called Fenharel a god of deception, but I posit a far more accurate translation would be a god of rebellion. What he rebelled against is a story lost to time. In Dalish legends, Fenharel seals away the other deities out of love of trickery. If we understood more ancient Elven, we might find earlier versions of the Dread Wolf's story give him a more nuanced motivation beyond spite.
Why would this be here?
Something wrong?
It depicts the Dread Wolf, Fenharel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fenharel in Mythal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
Maybe it tells a story.
Some chantries display statues of Andraste's betrayer Mathrath as part of the chant.
It might fulfill a similar function, a reminder of vigilance for the faithful. Still, so long as the wolf's jaws cannot close around us, we may pass safely on.
Am I still on Nightmare? Yes. And gonna easy peasy then? Yeah, well, yeah. Most likely because I'm max level. I am very much max level.
Hold them off!
Oh, hi, friends. God, I hated this fight beforehand. Got max level? Yes, I did. Oh God, that was a little far of a jump. God, even my blink skill just takes out half their health.
Come on,
almost.
we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
You forget that army fighting for us out there? Longer we play around, the more Inquisition soldiers die. There's a hole. Jump in.
Just a thought. Maybe rushing through this place like a mad bull isn't the best plan.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
You want the well, don't you?
You're very eager to reach our destination.
Are we not all eager to stop Corypheus from achieving his mad plan?
It sounds like what you want is that well.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
Oh, so you're a romantic.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What's this boon in price?
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Foolish Morgan, she's willing to give up so much to restore the old ways, even if she does not understand them. A lot of people are like that. Of course there's a price.
What sort of curse should we brace ourselves for if we use the well?
'Twould be easier by far to advise you of a curse. This price is not so well defined. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Alright, so what's gonna happen is...
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
We're gonna do all the... we're gonna do the rituals. And then we're gonna leap in. Because we'll still be able to get the... Okay, oh, is this the one that's... Okay, yep, this is the interesting one. Guys? Guys? Oh. Bull, what the hell was that about? All right, Bull, I want you to hold. Okay then. How did I do this originally? Oh, bollocks. Of course. Okay, this is going to be an awkward one. It would be interesting if we managed to stop Fenrir's plan, only for Morgan to show up right after to tear down the veil and restore the ancient magic. Big brain time? Yes, big brain time. Oh, God. Guess I gotta start like this. Oh, I screwed up. I screwed that up. Here we go. Uh-huh. Wait. Ah, okay. I see what I did wrong. I feel like they're building Morgan to be something more in the future. Yeah. Once again, I screwed up. I went one too many squares. I had the right idea, but I went one too many squares. How many tries is it gonna take Big Z to do this?
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Yes. Okay.
The ritual is complete.
We are close. there is but one more path to follow.
Yeah, the one more path is going to be the most difficult one. Perhaps there was more steps involved? Probably. But I got it. Oop, loop. Got it. Broken filter. Huh. But I think that they took a long time to complete these rituals and meditation. Each elven god represents an aspect of their ancient civilization. Each story is a metaphor for their aspect. June's is least understood. Depictions stretch back to the ancient Arthur, but he appears most seldom of all their deities. Dalish legend says June is a god of crafts and buildings, but the oldest depictions have none of the tools the Dalish associate with him. June's role may have changed over time or simply cannot be understood today. As the elves fell, ancient defenders spared little thought to preserving any Dalish culture not convenient or understood. Oh. In the world of Thedas, June is pronounced June. Oh, interesting. Alright, here is the most tricky one. At least I think so. So don't quote me on it, guys. Huh, okay, we got it. Got it,
Everything
guys.
is ready.
So can we go now?
Come, let us see if the doors have opened.
They have opened, but we're going in the hole.